Hello, everyone, and thank you for stopping by my channel. I'm Denise Head, self-love and relationship coach and founder of The Way to True Love, and I'm so excited that you decided to stop by to visit me. Now, before I get started with my topic, I want to ask you a quick question. Have you ever found yourself in a relationship, or are you in a relationship now, where you are totally unhappy, totally dissatisfied, but for some reason you continue in the relationship, hoping and praying day after day, month after month, and year after year? Or maybe you just believe that some way, with a magic poof, the relationship is going to be everything that you desire it to be one day. If so, let me tell you, you are not alone. I have had this dilemma in my life myself. And that's exactly what I want to talk about today. Our topic is all about why you continue to stay in an unhealthy, dissatisfied relationship, settling for less, and how you can prevent this from happening in your future. I hope you stay tuned. Settling for less in any relationship can be quite dangerous. It can cause stress, anxiety, depression. It will even zap your energy, your creativeness, and your expression in the world. As a result, this can cause you to totally go off course with how you desire to live and where you desire to go in life. When you allow fear to interfere with what you believe or what you think you can and cannot have, you better believe that fear will do everything in its power to hold you back and prevent you from taking action towards what it is you know you truly desire and know you truly need. Identifying your fears is the first step to overcoming them. And this brings me to my first point. It is very hard to break away from what you don't want without actually knowing and feeling what it is you truly want. Take the time to think about how you want to live your life with your partner. How do you express love to one another? How do you communicate? Do you like a good fight and then a good makeup? Or would you prefer not to have that level of conflict and be able to discuss everything? Are you happy and laughing all the time? What kind of activities would you like to do together? Just take the time out and imagine. Live a day in the life of you and your ideal partner out in your imagination. Now, after you've had a chance to enjoy this relationship in your imagination, get a pen and paper and write down all of those things you just imagined, and then measure it against the relationship that you're in now. Okay, now you're ready to get down to it. I want you to take this list and be very honest with yourself, and then list the reasons that you're in your current relationship. List what you do love, list what you don't love. You can write out why you're fulfilled, if you're fulfilled, why you're not fulfilled. Break it down into itty bitty pieces so that you can get to the root of what's going on with you. And remember, this is not about your partner. This is about you and what you desire, and identifying what you're afraid of that is keeping you in a relationship that you're just not happy with, a relationship that you're not satisfied with. And now this brings me to my second point. Now it's time to reprogram your mind and renew the way you think. Now this is a very strategic action step, renewing your mind. You have to pay attention to what you are paying attention to. Sometimes we don't realize the things that we're rehearsing in our thought life and how it's causing us to act a certain way that's so far away from where we want to go and how we want to be. It's counterproductive, some of the things that we're thinking about on a daily basis. And now it's time to take inventory of what we're thinking about. You have to overload your thinking with positivity. If that means you have to read positive, inspirational books, listen to music that inspires you, or watch, I like to call it movie therapy. For myself, I would watch movies of people who were living the life that I desired to live and who had relationships the way I wanted my relationship to be. Again, you have to overload your thinking with positivity and totally renew the way you think about things. It's amazing how we don't realize sometimes the negative things that have been injected into us since childhood. It's caused us to believe the way we believe and to think the way we think. And once again, we have to take ownership of these things and take charge of our lives, because we can, in fact, live the life we desire to live. But it's so important to monitor what it is you think about on a daily basis and infiltrate those thoughts with positivity. Doing action steps like these will put you in a better position to find solutions and to utterly kick fear in the butt so that you can move on and live and have the type of relationship that you really and truly desire. Let me tell you, you do not have to settle for less. You don't have to be unhappy. You can have the vibrant, loving relationship that you desire, but you have to put in the work. And these few action steps will position you to be able to move forward and break away from fear and do what you know you need to do and get what you know you need to get. Okay, so the next thing I want to challenge you to do is to sit down, get out a pen and paper, and write yourself a love letter. Now, you're posing as your ideal partner, okay? So you write from that person's perspective of and how you would want them to relate to you and how you would want them to feel about you. Okay? Then after you do that, I want you to fold it up, put it in an envelope, and then actually put a stamp on it and mail it to yourself. Then I want you to ask your partner, the person you're in a relationship with now, to write a love letter. After you've gotten them both, I want you to sit down and evaluate, and then give me some feedback on what happened, how you felt, what transpired in your thinking. I'm so excited to hear from you. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I hope you'll come back and visit me. I have a lot more I'd love to share with you. So remember, one thing I want you to remember is to enjoy the moments. Life is so short.